This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
180!
The give to Irving to start this drive. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Good. Hey, alert, 180! What's that?
Once again, Irving. Second down run, good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
180! What's that?
Here he is on 3rd and short. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They go play action. Here's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Henderson here from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's May. Pressure's there, and the Bucks got it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And they send their back in motion right. Now May on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to bring this down to their 35.
That's good.
So third and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
A gain of
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set to go now from the 35. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bucks 34-yard line.
Sticking with Henderson. This is not going to help their cause ahead of third down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
May now on third down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. There he goes, right sideline. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Just trying a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Back to the air. It's May. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st down from the 42. Trying an inside give to Henderson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. Nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete right side to Washington. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up. To
the air on 1st down, May. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Pistol. What's up?
Ryan begins with a run by Irving. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180. What's up?
Right back to Irving now. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
180. Point it right.
3rd down, give to Irving. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame.
180. What's up?
Running left, this is Irving. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Done.
Baker out of the pistol. Taking a chance to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
180. Point it right. What's up?
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. From the left hash, this is from 47. Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's made in the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, May. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes, and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off, man, that can be so difficult to defend.
First down throw for May. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Slot receivers headed left. May now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Finds him over the middle. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Quick throw, finds him out right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal, New England.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
For 20. Alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Irving here from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
180. What's that?
Baker now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
180. What's that?
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Finds Njoku, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
180. What's that?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
What's that?
They fake the handoff, now it's Mayfield. Into the hands of Cole. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Set. 180. What's that?
Mayfield to throw. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
180. What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. The give now to Henderson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Going play action, May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And they could really use a good one here. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Collects this at the 32. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Mayfield now from the gun. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Tampa spends its 2nd time out now. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, here's Baker. Pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
2nd and 6.
Mayfield to throw again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings them to 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's taken out just short of that marker, but a flag is out. So let's see if they're going to get a redo here on 3rd down. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
And a 1st down.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This return starts at the 5. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's May. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. And get 22 out of that play. And that's a New England first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36.
A gain of 12. First down, Patriots.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Across the 20, continuing to work. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2.
Patriots.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Gallis checks down the extra point. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Good. 180. That's up.
The give to Irving to start this drive. Still working past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
44 yards.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
32-yard line.
180. Done.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like we got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Good. 180. What's up?
Trying setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Check. Here we go, son. Lady, what's that?
It's Henderson on the give. And good forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, it's May. Hits his running back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He finds his running back, Henderson. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Good. 180. What's that?
This is Irving on second. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
What's that?
Third and short, Mayfield. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
In punt formation.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Hey, here we go, Sarah. Hey, what's that?
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Completed to his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
To the air on first down, May. All the left side. And he is down to the 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the pistol, Henderson. He has room past the 25. Here he goes again. And they take this in for the score. The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He'll take this at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
20. Done.
Here's the give to Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
180. What's up?
Mayfield set to pass. And pass complete to Irving. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Set. 180. Done.
3rd and long for him here. This one finds Irving. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down throw here, Mayfield. Irving hauls it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
180. Done.
Throwing again is Baker. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
180. What's up?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
180. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Desperation time here. Catch being left side by Amuka. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
180. What's up?
Caught quick right side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Go, what's that? Eddie, what's that?
May now from the gun. Has him running the comeback. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a New England 1st down. One play in, Brock, in his drive is already in enemy territory.
Eddie, what's that?
Henderson. Oh no, the ball is loose! The Buccaneers pick it up, and they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
180! Real. What's that?
Drive begins with a run by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now Mayfield. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
180! Stop!
On the give, this is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Taken down right at
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Switch! 180! What's that?
Baker now off the play fake. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Here goes that.
Here's made in the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air. It's May. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
This is a heater going deep. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. The Patriots have their punting unit out.
For the Patriots.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7. Coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Spears trying this straight ahead. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
At the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers in range for a game-winning score. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Set. 180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cut out left. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here goes that.
Henderson on 1st and 10. Oh, he lost the football. Disaster averted. Thank goodness he come. Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Sticking with Henderson. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
That chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Quick throw completed by May. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Henderson. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And that return heads out of bounds. Job well done. It's close to that enemy 35-yard line.
That's what the best special teams units do, Kate. Right there. They just counterpunch. Yeah, they just took one to the chin. They looked up at the scoreboard, they're down, but that special teams unit, they took it upon themselves to fight back, and they've set this offense up with great field position.
Here he is to throw. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Set. 180. Real. What's up?
Here he goes, one final shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. 2nd and 10, still at that 15-yard line.
Regular. 180. Done.
One final shot here.